What's up? I'm back. I'm doing the second part, excuse me, of giving pointers to Eternal Dragon uh, and other viewers who want to learn how to play KOF or just know the basics. Uh, Let me see. Recovery roll. Yeah, alright. I left off with a knockdown attack. Alright. For a recovery roll, like if you get knocked down and if you just don't if you want to roll or do a recovery roll, you can press X, light punch and light kick, back or forward, whichever direction you want to roll towards. um it depends on the situation. Like if you're fighting somebody who's constantly trying to like pretty much rush you down, you probably want to roll back so you can get up a little bit faster. It's not every. It's very rare that a character can do an OTG attack in not Marvel, in KOF. So, and they'll probably most likely be EX moves. So I mean, or I don't know. It'll just be rare. Like I don't know. There aren't that many OTG attacks out there that I can name in KOF 13. 98 Eeyore, his EX Fireball can hit you on the ground. Terry, I don't know about his EX Fireball. I don't know. I know Goro Diamond, his ground throw, he can grab you on the ground. But if you roll back, if you do a recovery roll, I don't think he can touch you. A normal throw, in KOF, they're unlike Street Fighter and Tekken. You can press two buttons. Like you can press, a punch and a kick, and you'll grab the opponent. In KOF, you walk up to your opponent and you press forward or back with strong punch and strong kick. With strong punch or strong kick. You can do a throw escape by pressing strong punch just before your opponent grabs you. If they try to grab you, you can get out of it. Or you can press strong kick before they grab you. I pretty much went over the rolling. I think, you can roll back, roll forward with a light punch and light kick. Depending on the direction you want to go in, when you press it. Dash forward, emergency evasion. What? Oh, okay. So, when you're running, you can roll. Like if you're running forward, well, that's the only way. That's the only direction you can run in. When you're running, you can roll, of course, forward, and guard cancel. Now this uses up one stock. I barely do this, and I really don't see the reason to do it because this feature is barely used in KOF, but it's still good to go over it because some people might use everything that's useful. But you can guard cancel. Like let's say if your opponent is pretty much rushing you down with a whole bunch of attacks and normals, and they're just like crushing your guard or whatever, or just like taking chip off you or doing normals. Any attack that you don't want to sit in the corner and take, you can do a roll back and get out of it. But if you're in the corner, you don't want to roll back because if the attack's still going, they're gonna hit you. You're gonna roll from the attack that they last stopped you. But if the attack's still going, you're gonna get hit by the follow up. So it's best to roll forward unless it's something like Maxima, his Neo Max. Like you're just gonna have to sit there and block that because he does a beam and it gets more than one hit. So I probably just say that do a guard cancel probably on normals or probably a special move that gets one hit and you don't want to take it, but take the damage from it. But like I said, that feature is barely used. Normal move cancel. Now I see what that's used for. All right, so if you do a normal attack to an opponent, and if you see them blocking it, and if you know that after you get done doing your normal, they're gonna punish you because you're left too wide open. You can do a normal move cancel, which is after you do a normal, you can roll afterwards, and this takes down. It might take down the stack on 13. I'm reading a book on this one on 11, and I don't. It might take one on 13 because it says it takes down a skill point, and skill points. I'm gonna say skill points is pretty much like HD. So, but I'm not even gonna scratch that. So, it probably takes down one stock to do a normal cancel. Which if you do a normal, if you do like any normal, pretty much, probably the only normal that's probably gonna leave you wide open is probably gonna be like a strong kick or a strong punch or whatever. And if you think your opponent is gonna, like, after you get done, they're gonna punish you, you can roll forward. You can roll past them, and then if they were gonna attack you, they'll probably be open, so you can go run after them and beat them down. And yes, guard cancel thrust, which is pretty much like guard cancel knockdown. When you're guarding, if you don't want to roll past the opponent, which that takes 1 meter, and guard cancel knockdown takes another, it takes a meter as well. When you're guarding and you don't want to sit there and take all the punish that they're giving you with, normal or special, you can do your knockdown attack. And it's saying it's R1. Some buttons are already pretty much programmed. But pretty much strong punch, strong kick. If somebody's giving you a hard time, you're in the corner, you don't feel like rolling out of it, you can just do a knockdown attack, and I think for the most part, it either pushes them back full screen to the other side of the screen, or probably half screen. But then either way, you still have enough room to get out of the corner or get out of the situation. And yeah, that's pretty. As you know, you can do special moves, by entering in the motions, the command for it. You can do a super, which uses up 1 meter. You can do a super cancel, which is pretty much when you're doing a special move, you can cancel the special move and go into a super. And I think it's called drive cancel on 13 when you cancel a super into your Neomax or whatever. So that's pretty much everything from KOF, in general, about the basics in KOF. If you got any questions, ask me, message me, comment. This is TPM. You look at the video, you be like, oh man, peace out.